every person could be you though.
Hi everyone, it's Ms.Milkywayy here, y'all. And I am back with another Riverdale theory. After this week's episode, the mid-season finale, we saw a lot of things went on. And if you had saw my two parts for the mid-season finale, then you will know the ending stuff that I had said at the end. But anyways, let me recap. We apparently saw who the Black Hood is, and just a whole bunch of stuff went on. Y'all already know. But the reason why I'm making this video today is because I don't think, and I know that Swenson, if you saw my video, you will know why I'm calling him Swenson. Swenson is not the Black Hood. He's not. And before I even get into talking about why he's not the Black Hood, I will explain why he could be the Black Hood. But let me just get right into the video. Alright, so I know some reasons as to why we would think that Swenson is the Black Hood. So I just listed a few so I can just, you know, gather my thoughts. So they were saying in the show at the ending when they were all in Pop's the shop, the diner, they were saying that how, oh, because he's the janitor, he was always there. He saw when Archie was with Miss Grundy. He saw Moose and Mitch with the jingle jangle. He saw everything because he was just lurking and he was just stalking. But I don't think that's the case. No. So that's why they would think he is the Black Hood, because he was always there. 2, when he was small, we all know him as Joseph Conway. That's the third child to the Riverdale Reapers killing, right, in the house. You all know what I'm talking about. They were saying that how because he was trying to get rid of sin in the town, so because he was trying to like cleanse the city of all the sin because his parents got killed. But no, I don't think so. So that's some of the reasons as to why it could be him. But no, it's not him. And as I did the video yesterday and I was done recording, I was like, I don't know, I said, oh, I knew it was him, blah, 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 blah. But after the camera was off, I was like, no, that's not the Black Hood. It's not. And I'm going to tell you why it's not. Because facts prove it's not. 1, it's not him because it's too early. It's too early for it to be over. There's so much stuff that needs to be revealed in the show. And it's the whole Riverdale Reaper situation. It's that whole situation. It's a story that it's so deep that we don't even know about. So it can't be over. That's not all it is to the story. It can't be over. And I don't know. I'm a sole believer in actually digging deeper. Like, I don't take what's given to me. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me 2 + 2 is 4, I'm going to be like, but why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I will want to dig deeper. I'm not going to be like, oh, it is? Okay, cool. And go about my business. No! I need to know. And, I would say another reason why he's not, because y'all remember, oh my God. Jesus. It's so much. I'm getting creeped up by just talking about this, but it's just a show. The part where Archie and Veronica was in the building and then they realized that Joseph Conway is Swenson. He ran away. So they would want us to feel like, oh, he ran away because he's the Black Hood. No, he ran away because when he was young, he knew all the stuff that happened and the true story of the Riverdale Reaper and what the old Riverdale residents, I don't know what to call them, the Riverdale residents that helped him pick out the person that killed his family. Y'all get where I'm going with this. I'm hoping I'm not sounding confusing. But he ran away because 1, they know his real name. 2, he's afraid, and he doesn't want anyone to know the situation, so of course he's gonna run away. He wants to know who is calling him Joseph Conway. I mean, wouldn't y'all? And like, when he was in the room, he was talking about, oh, there's so much sin in Riverdale. They don't want us, and then Veronica was like, oh, you're sounding pretty much like the Black Hood. No, he is right. There's so much stuff going on in Riverdale, but he's not, and I think Archie's very good with his inclination about the green eyes. And Veronica, at the ending of the mid-season finale, she wanted to say, oh, don't worry about the eyes, they don't mean anything. Yes, they do. Who else walking around got green eyes? Come on now. Anyways, I wrote up some other stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, so then, to me, I pay attention. I don't know if you guys do this as well, but I pay attention to words. Words mean so much. It can be interpreted in different ways. How you use it, how you put it over, how you know, it's how you say things, you know what I'm saying, can bring out, you know, certain information. So like, when the Black Hood, I think it was the letter, or was it the phone call that Betty got? Talking about, anyways, the Black Hood told Betty, find where the primal sin was committed. So that got me thinking, I'm like, find where the primal sin is committed. So when Archie and Betty went on that little hunt to find out where Joseph Conway is, they went to the the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. That's a whole different conversation, which I will bring up in this video. They went on a little hunt and they found out that Cheryl's grandmother was also involved with the situation. And Archie and Betty later found out from Nana Rosa, Cheryl's grandmother, that she knew the people who innocently buried that man alive. That Joseph Conway pointed out to those old Riverdale residents that that's the man that shot my family. They wrongfully killed a man that was innocent. That wasn't the Riverdale Reaper. That wasn't him. And they buried him alive, and the Black Hood was saying, go where the first sin was committed. And that's where the first sin was committed. All the reasons, all the things that are happening in Riverdale is because of that one sin that was committed. So everything is just falling apart, you know? So he's saying, go back there. And that got me thinking, like, the Black Hood, I feel like he was there. He was there. He had to be there when that first sin was committed, when they buried that man alive. It's either the man that got buried alive came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he probably got away. I don't know, maybe somebody came and they probably saw what was going on and they came and like dug out his grave or something, and he probably got out. Or he was probably the one that was the old Riverdale residents that was there. So that's just another thought. So another part that happened in the mid-season finale that got me thinking, this is not the Black Hood. So the librarian, she goes, oh, this time of the year, he's always, you know, so down and depressed because his family, he has no family. I'm talking about Swenson Vincent. He has no family and he stays out, but he usually fights through it. So I'm thinking something had to happen. This is why Betty and Archie thought that he got kidnapped by the Black Hood, because the lady brought soup to his door. That soup was still out there. If he was the Black Hood, he probably would have ate that soup. But no, I feel like the Black Hood probably somehow found out that Swenson Vincent's secret identity got out. That's what I'm thinking. It's his secret identity got out, and probably didn't want whatever nonsense is going on, information that the Black Hood doesn't want anybody to know as yet, to get out, that Swenson Vincent probably knows. Shut up! Okay, let me restate that because it might sound confusing. So, I think the Black Hood captured Swenson, and the reason why he would capture him is because he somehow found out that Joseph Conway's secret identity got out, and that identity can open up, you know, the old stuff that happened 40 years ago with the Riverdale Reaper, and the Black Hood doesn't want anyone to find out about it, so he probably captured him, and of course used him, you know, with Betty, used him against Betty, and he probably cut off his finger, of course. But before I get further with that, when he called Betty on the phone, he was like, you heard Swenson's voice, and then all of a sudden it got cut out, and then the Black Hood came back in. So I'm thinking, if Swenson is supposed to be the Black Hood, he's a really god darn actress for playing two parts of the same role, for cutting off his own finger, saying, oh, Joseph Conway has lost a lot of blood, blah, blah, all this strippiness. He's saying he has to be a good actress to, you know, see himself as the third person. But no, nah, that's not the case. Also, he did cut off Joseph Conway's finger. He did. And in the part where they were at the graveyard where the devil's hand or whatever was, here lies Conway's body. So Swenson has to dig up his own grave, put a coffin. That's too much work. First of all, that's too much work. And you know the Black Hood is extra, so he would do something extra like that. So the part where they opened the thing and they turned around and the Black Hood was there, he was holding the gun, and I'm looking at his body figure. I'm like, this man is standing really upright. He is tall. He's tall. And Swenson, Joseph Conway, the janitor, is not that tall. He's kind of short. He kind of has like a pot belly, kind of, a little bit, not too much. And the head shape of the hood. Conway has a weird shaped head, and this man is just tall, upright, and kind of buff. And I'm like, that's not Conway's body shape. That's not his body shape. So when he was holding the gun at Betty and them, I think there is a possibility that he had Conway just like him. Everything. And when Betty knocked the Black Hood in the head, the Black Hood probably really got knocked in the head, and then I don't know, somehow they probably switched places and Conway was the one that was running. And at the part he stopped and then he looked over. And I'm like, it's too good to be true. It's too good. We're not gonna I feel like we're not gonna find out right away. Y'all, I'm putting money on this. This Swenson is not the Black Hood. It's too easy. It's too easy. Nah. It's way too easy. He would have left some note, or he would have been like,
suppose the Black Hood is the sheriff.
No, but I was saying it. I was saying that how it was Sheriff Keller.
Suppose it was the sheriff that shoot the janitor last night, because why didn't he shoot to maim? Why did he shoot to kill?
Yeah, I don't know if you hear my mom in the background, but oh my god, I'm crying right now. My mom brought up a very good point. I always talk to her and my brother about this because like I need to have somebody else counteract my thoughts. So y'all remember when they were on the bridge and then Sheriff Keller basically killed Conway? My mom was telling me, what if it's Sheriff Keller? Why didn't he kill? Why didn't he just maim him? You know, just shoot him in the leg or whatever. He killed him dead. That was like 3 shots.
And it had to be somebody, because remember he's the person who had access to the teacher in jail and shot them in jail. So it has to be somebody who has police access.
Or he could have just broke in.
And no police officer in see?
Yeah, so she says it's Sheriff Keller, and at first I was saying it's Sheriff Keller, but we all dismissed that idea because he was saying, oh, we saw him go with the Mayor McCoy, doing some shady business, doing all this stuff, and basically we were like, okay, we're just gonna dismiss it. This is not the Black Hood. Let's forget that idea. But Y'all know Sheriff Keller got some clear eyes. Y'all know Sheriff Keller got some clear eyes. It could be Sheriff Keller. He probably got some other motive. And my thing is, if he saw the black hood there, why did he just shoot, like what my mom and I were just discussing just now? Why did he just shoot him? Because we want to know questions. We want to know why the heck he was going around killing all these people for. But no, he shot him dead. And y'all remember on the phone, the black hood was all like, oh, Conway is losing a lot of blood. He's gonna be dead and stuff like that. He wanted him dead because Conway wrongfully said, oh, this is the Riverdale Reaper. This is the guy that killed my family. So the black hood was saying, go back to where the first sin was committed, and that's where it was committed, and he wanted Conway dead. So, but then another theory will throw off that theory of Sheriff Keller killing Conway and getting rid of another sin in Riverdale is that Betty was like, oh, we'll call Sheriff Keller. Oh no, it wouldn't, because if they call in Sheriff Keller is playing two active roles. If we're saying that Sheriff Keller is the Black Hood, right? If we're saying he's the Black Hood, then that he will also be playing a role as sheriff for Betty and Archie when they went there at the woods. And if he's playing the Black Hood, he knows that he's going to be seeing them there. So at that point, I think Betty probably smacked Conway in the head with the shovel. And how did he get up so fast? How did he disappear so fast? That was real quick. If you know he gets hit in the head with a shovel, you out. You out. How he disappears so quick? And he's running. At that point, it was Conway that was running. That was, I don't know. If we're saying that's him, Sheriff Keller is the Black Hood. That's another theory, which we're going to leave right there. Now, the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, we know they mad shady. There's so much going on. When that nun, the nun or whoever came and looked at that lady in the room, like, oh, you're saying too much. There's so much to the story that we don't know. And Betty was all like, oh, we're gonna expose you for the the wrong stuff that they're doing in there. And for me, I love old people to an extent. They have so much knowledge. They have so much information that is ready to put out. You know what I'm saying? And Nana Rosa, whatever her name is, Cheryl's grandmother, she was the other woman that was with the other, the past Riverdale residents. And she knows something. I don't know. These are just my theories. Oh, one more thing. At the ending, when Betty had took the box of all the stuff that the Black Hood has sent her, we're like, okay, it's over. She's gonna go burn all the stuff that he has sent her. She threw the Black Hood in, but then she grabbed it out. And she was giving that look like, and then Jughead was narrating. And the last thing he said is, the truth whispered to her, this isn't over. Do you hear that? The truth whispered to her, this isn't over. And Betty was giving the look like, if she's thinking what I'm thinking and what you guys are probably thinking as well, this is not the Black Hood. So she grabbed it out to probably signify to us, she knows this whole Black Hood thing is not over. She knows that the Black Hood is still out there, and she grabbed it back. And Betty, everybody wants to call Betty Dark Betty. She's only Dark Betty when she's investigating, right? No, she's doing what the other people don't want to do. She's digging deeper, and I love that. She's trying to get more information. She's not taking what's handed to her on her plate. She's like, no, I want more. And I love that, because if it wasn't for Betty being her Nancy Drew self and investigating, none of this stuff would have been happening. You know what I'm saying? So she's thinking like, no, this is not the Black Hood. This is not over. She knows it, and there's so much more to be revealed, guys. Oh my God. If you don't understand what I'm saying to y'all today, I feel like I'm about to preach. But I'm just waiting for when the show comes back, because there's so much more information. I just want to, I'm putting the puzzle pieces together. And I'm telling y'all right now, that's not the Black Hood. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. Swenson Benson is not the Black Hood. I'm telling y'all right now. I hope y'all are listening to me because that's not the Black Hood.
And if he's the Black Hood?
Then he's the Black Hood. If he's the Black Hood, he's the Black Hood, and I'm wrong. Throw all my theories out the window. But I like to think further. Y'all know this show just be doing extra. We didn't know that Jason's own father was gonna kill him. No. You never know. You never know. It could be the people closest to. It could be her sister. I'm just being crazy, but you don't know. So right now, my suspects are still standing. I still think it's Betty's dad in cahoots with Sheriff Keller. And also, you have to ask yourself, in the beginning, we all saw Black Hood because he wanted to rob Pops. Why is he robbing Pops? That's the question. And then Fred Andrews was the only one in the time, the only customer in Pops at that time. So the Black Hood shot Fred, but why didn't he just shoot Pops and shoot Archie? Why did he do it? You know what I'm saying? He wanted to keep them there to, I don't know. It's just that when it comes to if Swenson is the Black Hood, why is he up in there robbing Pops? Why is he up in there shooting Fred? You know what I'm saying? I will understand why he is the Black Hood for the people that had to do with Riverdale High, like Miss Grundy, Mitch and Moose, the other stuff. But like, why Fred? Fred is just so out the way, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. At this point, I don't know, because I just know Swenson is not the Black Hood. I know it. It can't be this easy. It's too early. And they want these people that make these shows will be the ones sitting up in there being like, ha ha ha, let me let them off for the holidays feeling happy thinking it's a Black Hood, but I'm gonna come back and bite them in the butt. Honestly, one more thing and I'm done, y'all. Y'all remember when Archie and Betty was in the hallway for the mid-season finale, and that's when Betty realized that Swenson wasn't there. And she saw that other dude. She's like, who are you? He goes, you mean my name? Why you being all shady? Just say I'm filling in for Swenson. Just say I'm filling in and my name is so-and-so. And go about your business. Why you gotta be so extra? Right? And then I don't know if y'all pay attention to like when the conversations are over and you're just paying attention to how people look and how people act. But like at the ending when Betty and Archie was going off to go find out where Swenson was, the janitor looked back like he was eavesdropping or something. But I don't think he'd be about. He's short, but I don't know, that janitor got something to do with something. And plus, if we're still talking about the Riverdale Reaper stuff, if the Riverdale Reaper is still alive, he has to be around Nana Rosa's age or dead, you know? But that's something else. Oh, and we also found out that Betty's grandfather was part of the old Riverdale residents. I don't know, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can pull up the photo for you guys. But that photo that Nana Rose was talking about, and that photo that Betty has with all of them with the by the devil's hand and one of them, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Why? When Jughead was going to Greendale, he ran into that black guy, and all of a sudden, he's bringing up Riverdale Reaper. I think there was a black guy in that picture. What if that was him in that picture? You never know. Anyways, y'all, that's the end of my theory. I hope this video wasn't too long for y'all. I hope you guys watched all the way to the end, because I do think I have some pretty good theories as to why Swenson Benson is not the Black Hood. If you guys also have other theories of your own and would like to share it with everyone in the Riverdale community, please leave your comments down below. Let's talk about this. Let's just put the puzzle pieces together. Let's just put our minds and our brains, just let them work. Let's talk about predictions and stuff like that for the when the season comes back. Also, don't forget to share this with your family and friends. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like theory videos, and like when I do them and stuff like that. Just let me know in the comment section down below. I'm so nasally, oh my god. And most of all, don't forget to subscribe, You don't want to miss out all the content that I'm putting out and things like that. Y'all just don't want to miss it. Just stay tuned. Put your notification bells on so you know when I post. And that's it for this video. Milky Way out.